keep the music playing.
Yep.
Okay, looking over the Jeffrey Epstein files.
Oh, you got him?
I recognize that name, and that's a politician. Oh, anyway. Do you think if the president signs off on it and they release it, the media will get that list and publish it? If it's been set up, right?
Yeah.
So we should know pretty soon,
Yeah.
I think. Well, we may not know pretty soon.
It all depends on who's on the list and who sees who's on the list, and if they want to, out those people who are on that list. I think if I were to guess, it's already out there to anyone who really is at the top of the food chain.
Sure.
And that's why we don't get it. Because there are people at the top of the food chain that don't want to be outed.
There you go. Anyway, where are we? Oh, this is the backyard. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is. It really is. The downhill slide of the weekend happens about noon today. We got KC Beck here at 9 o'clock to play some great music for you. We're going to chit-chat with Lizzie B and Kevin and Scotty, and you just never know who's going to call us this morning at the backyard. Our usual 8:30 phone call.
We may answer it today.
Yeah.
Live on the air.
You know what? I just thought of something, Lizzie B.
What?
Those calls could be coming in for Eddie, the cat.
Oh, we should start picking him up.
And Eddie just can't.
Yeah, he's got no thumbs.
He doesn't have thumbs to open the door.
Nope.
Yep.
Can't communicate.
Anyway, we'll try to get the Eddie cam up this morning and show you Eddie. And what's the other one's name, the black one?
There's a few black ones, so they're kind of all named Midnight/Luna, and we just yell that at them interchangeably.
Does that include the scraggly one?
That's Mac.
Ugh. Anyway, what'd you say? That cat has already had its 8.5 lives?
Yeah, he's on his 8.5 life, you know?
Yeah.
Sad. All right, it's Wednesday. Let's kick it off. Oh, a good chance of rain. Kicks off about 10 o'clock. A little rain throughout the day, light rain, and then rain tonight about 8 p.m. and a pretty good chance of rain tomorrow. So keep our fingers crossed. We need the rain. And but unfortunately, it's going to be back near 80 today. Another hot, humid day today. All right, let's kick it off with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I actually got droned yesterday. I couldn't believe it. I'm on the golf course at Cottonwood Creek Golf, which, by the way, guys,
how was it?
It is, their fairways and their greens are like carpet.
Huh.
I'm telling you, unbelievable conditions at Cottonwood Creek. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're on, I think we're on three or four. And you know, the Amazon plant's right there by Cottonwood, right across the highway. We look up, and here comes a
We're
drone.
under attack.
Right.
And we're just like kids. We're amazed. We're both, all three of us, got our mouths open. And then we play another hole or two. Holy, we must have been on the flight path or something to Amazon. But I honestly didn't know that they were doing drones out of the place over there and around Waco.
Yeah, no, I had no idea until I saw one last week. Not even, it was 4 days ago. Like right outside of my apartment complex. I was like, it's a huge drone, by the way. Those are massive.
Yeah, oh,
They're
yeah.
big.
Well, I mean, they got to carry a package.
Right.
It's not like, you know, the one you get at Target and it's, you know, spy on your neighbors with, you know?
Those are,
I mean,
those are some massive things, and they're causing a lot of noise. It was
I'm kind of upset. You know, I'm an Amazon Prime member, and no drone has dropped anything at my house. I feel left out.
How do you get your package chosen for the drone service?
Correct. How do you get on? Maybe one of our fine viewers out there knows.
like, did you see it actually drop the package off?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. I saw it like going back up and then headed out. It
Okay.
was so weird.
The ones I saw were returning
Gotcha.
to Amazon.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I've not seen one like carrying a package yet.
I need to see a Ring doorbell of the actual
deal.
drop off. So if anyone has that, please send it in. We want to see actual physical evidence of the drop off.
Yeah.
How big is the package? Like how big can the package be for this
I don't
drone
know.
to carry? I've got so many questions.
I don't know.
How many car crashes have there
Hey.
been staring at these things?
It's kind of like when we asked, what's in a hot dog? What's in a wiener? I don't know.
How many
We don't
roofs
know.
have been damaged by these things, you know?
I saw
Can they be hacked?
I saw
Oh.
a TikTok a few weeks ago, and the drone dropped it in the backyard, and the dog ran out and grabbed it and was slinging it around in the backyard. Anyway, all right, so inquiring minds want to know, what is the weight limit on a package, and how do you get on the drone list? Do you have to be in a certain area? And within how long does a drone that size have life in its batteries?
Well, you would think it's got to be longer than the 20 minutes that you get at Target, you know? I'm really
true.
throwing Target under the bus here.
That's true.
Are you working for Jeff right now?
Target.
But it was so crazy. It's funny, Lizzie B, you brought that up a while ago. It's like, drones.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Hey, you know what? There's going to come a time down the road. I'll probably be gone by then, but you guys they'll be all over the place. I saw the other day, and a lot of companies are doing this, startup companies. It was a drone for you, and it was it was black, and it was big enough to sit in, and it had the 4 big giant props, and it showed the guy, and he lifted off and just took off, and I thought, man,
I've
wish I
seen
could
that.
do
I've seen that in old black and white footage, and it didn't turn out well.
the old black and white that was called before the helicopter. They were trying. It was called experimental. That's what that was. All right, here we are. Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. The three of us. It's the three of us. Just the three of us today. It's called Menage-a-Wacky, is what we call it here. Menage-a-Wacky. Today, we have Zactoid is today. It's a Wednesday, Zactoid. I'll talk about a word that we use, or we wonder, where does this come from? It's kind of like when Lizzie B on Mondays gives me a word, and I wonder, where'd that come from? Mm-hmm. Goon. weekend. She told me, by the way, what it meant after, because it's way. Go ahead and tell everybody on the air what it is.
Oh.
No, don't do it. It's too early.
It's if you love yourself a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that.
If this show was on after 8 p.m. instead of a.m.,
I'm still
we
on my
might do
first
that.
caffeinated beverage. We need to wait a minute.
I'm thinking that might be an idea right there. Let's just do our show late night with Zach.
Yeah, Zacho and Late Night Show.
Zacho and Late Night.
Yeah, I mean, all the other late nights are having issues right now, so, maybe we can fill in.
Yep. I'm just not quite as talented as, I don't agree a lot with politics that they talk about and things like that, but not Jimmy Kimmel, Fallon.
Yeah.
I think he's a hell of a talented guy.
Oh, yeah.
The guy can sing. He's funny. Anyway, that's just opinion. Throw out the politics, All right. What else are we doing this morning? We got Lizzie B's going to tell us what's happening in country music news, and we'll do that right after this commercial break.
It's football season, and we can create your outdoor tailgating spaces that is actually a part of your home. Bifold doors that tie in the inside and the outside, and you can gain anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 square feet living space, all while taking in the big game, poolside. Call us at Gather & Co. Kitchen and Bath, where we can create your unique tailgating space.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. We offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Bubble wasn't here. I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean with bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes? No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but the guy that I had on the other day about the Christmas lights, L&L.
Yeah.
They came out and put up Christmas lights. I after he left, I said, "Hey, can you give me a quote on it, an estimate?" And yeah, I'm going to be in that area soon. And he comes out there, bing, bang, boom.
Bing, bang, boom.
And boom. and gives me the quote. So I did it. Bing, pulled the trigger on that one. And it took, I promise you, less than 30 minutes. Guys get out of the truck.
Didn't you say you surprised Andrea with it?
Yeah, she came.
How'd that go?
She came home that she gets home, 5:30ish. She's one of those real estate agents that believes in actually working hard. She comes home and they were on early. The guy had set the timer a little early, and she comes in. She goes,
"Oh, 5:30. That's still, yeah." And
she goes, "What's going on?" I said, "Hey, Merry Christmas. I wanted to do it," and yada yada yada. And she hugged me and kissed me, and and she said, "And who's paying for it?" I go, I paid for it. So she's happy, she's happy. But yeah, did a great job. A lot of who did I mention that to yesterday? Oh, Doug. I was playing golf yesterday at Cottonwood, and I said, "Yeah, a guy came out and did the lights and whatever." He goes, "Christmas light? You already got Christmas lights up?" I said, "Doug, probably 50, maybe 60% of our entire neighborhood, the whole thing, Tanglewood, has Christmas lights up." And he goes, "Oh, I guess I better get to work." Anyway, speaking of golf, yesterday, Cottonwood Creek said it was beautiful. It is beautiful, truly beautiful. Had a great time out there. And I just want to let you two know that I lost $4. So I was going to bring donuts this morning,
but you couldn't.
I couldn't.
You spent it all on lights and golf.
And golf. Lights and golf. Anyway, Lizzie B standing by. She's foaming at the mouth to tell us what's going on in country music news.
I actually have some really exciting stuff because George Strait has announced that he's adding a second night in Lubbock due to overwhelming demand. Just about a week and a half ago, I shared that the country music icon announced a one-night only concert at Jones AT&T Stadium on Saturday, April 25th, 2026, and featuring names like Miranda Lambert and Hudson Westbrook. This newly added date is set for Friday, April 24th, 2026, and will feature Zach Top and Dylan Gossett as openers.
Wow.
And speaking of the demand for country music, the Canadian Music Festival Boots and Hearts is returning next August with The Chicks and the Rascal Flatts set to headline. Tucker Wetmore, Jesse Murph, Waylon Wyatt, and Ashley Cook, and many, many more will be performing across various stages throughout the festival. Finally, Glenn Powell is one of the busiest actors in Hollywood, and he will soon get busy portraying a country music star in a new movie directed by comedy guru Judd Apatow. The country music genre will soon be returning to the big screen, and everything we know so far points towards the film being a comedy, with the artist being the center of the joke, not country music being the center of the joke. But we'll see. I'm Lizzie B at the Backyard with your country music news, and I'll see y'all later.
George Strait, at 73 years age, 73, is still going strong. Whether it's roping, performing, golfing. He owns his own golf course, Tapatio Springs, outside of Boerne, Texas. Beautiful course. But the guy keeps active, keeps going, and I bet he sells out this show and goes to number 3.
Ooh.
A third one.
I'll keep y'all posted.
My question is Glenn Powell going to leave his shirt on in the movie?
Absolutely not. Are you kidding? That's like his thing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's wearing shirts on the sidelines of Longhorns games.
If you've seen the movie Twisters, you can definitely you can tell how you're supposed to feel based on what Glenn Powell is wearing in each scene. Like the cowboy hat, and then the hat turned backwards, and then when it starts to rain, he just happened to be wearing just a white T-shirt. You know
who that reminds me of? Also, that is what's his name? Now he's on Game Day. Sits in the middle chair.
Pat McAfee.
McAfee.
Yeah.
He's about as nutty as a fruitcake, and he wears that big ass belt buckle that's this big, and a different. One day he took his shirt off, he took his jacket off, his shirt off.
He takes his shirt off just about every week now.
Yeah,
he did a jump He didn't do a dive. He did a jump off of the tile diving board in Miami in a Speedo.
And it's just funny to watch because he's in the middle and Saban's to his left, and Saban is sitting there like this.
Yeah.
And he's over there going, "Well, I don't know."
I was about to say, Nick Saban's getting a huge paycheck to just like sit there and hold the chair while Pat McAfee's standing up and screaming. And yeah, I think he's happy.
There was one Green and Gold Game Day show where I was in the trailer and there was something happening. I think Faith and Mosley were trying pies. They were taste testing pies that were brought in.
Okay.
And Scotty was kind of going, "Oh my goodness, oh my show, what's happening?" And I'm like, no. I guarantee you the same thing was thought by the first few weeks of College Game Day whenever McAfee was there. They were like, "What did we do?" And then they were like, "You know what? I think we hit it."
Yeah.
Just roll it.
Okay, here's the producer director guy. Okay. Is it Desmond Howard?
Yep, on the end.
Desmond, you get 3 minutes to talk. And then the announcer guy, I can't think of his name.
Herb Street?
No, the other guy.
Reese.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get 3 minutes. Coach, you get 4 minutes.
Yep.
And Herb gets 3 minutes. McAfee, you get an hour and 15 minutes.
We're all going to roll off of whatever he does. Yep.
Okay, enough talk. And Andrea is addicted to it. We have to get up every Saturday. And you know what she does? I promise you. She sits there and complains. You know, they're talking about all these teams. They haven't said a thing about Texas A&M. Said a thing about Aggies. Where's? I'm going, honey, they will. Calm down. It'll be okay. Anyway. All right. So what were we talking about Pat McAfee?
I don't know.
What brought that up?
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell and shirtlessness.
Oh, he's just, just like it.
Yeah.
You know? Which brings me to the next question for y'all this morning. Do you think Matthew McConaughey is going to run for governor? Somebody said they saw an actual billboard somewhere.
Interesting. I have no idea.
Abbott's going to up for re-election.
Saw that.
I think he's all right, right where he is.
I do too.
What is he, like the minister of student activities, whatever the hell?
Yeah.
He's giving himself something.
He's the head clapper.
I saw somebody famous recently and they said about running for and they said, "Are you crazy? I don't understand wanting to be a politician. It's just the worst." You know, the crap you got to put up with. And he was talking about, look at all the people that have attempted or were killed, assassinated over the last few years. You know, we live in a crazy world.
Speaking of which, we can talk to Pat Curry in a little bit.
That's right. Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what does that have to do with being assassinated?
No, we're talking Pat, and we're talking about Pat, and then we're talking about politics, and you get both of them together.
Yes.
Nothing against the last thing. No. Just
I asked
in
him
general.
on the show one time, why did you want to run for office? And he gave this, your typical politician.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there going, did he answer that?
His real answer.
Do politicians go to some kind of training before they get in front of the media?
Yeah. I mean, they have people that, take care of all that stuff and how to not answer a question while answering a question. And, the real answer from Pat probably should have been, I hate sleep.
That's right.
That's why I wanted to do it.
I love Senator Kennedy, who is on TikTok a lot. And he'll just sit there and he'll shake his hand. He'll say, you know what? I only got 5 minutes. Answer yes or no. That's all you got to do. And then the person will go into this long, he'll go, yes or no. Just, oh, well. Politics. We're talking to politics. We talked about Epstein this morning. What else is going on in this crazy world? Argentina. Wow. The world's largest aircraft aircraft carriers over there. Marines, hundreds of Marines, other boats. What's going to happen? Are we actually going to invade Argentina, or is this just a saber rattling.
We already have Messi, so that's the best thing out of Argentina, I think. So I don't know if we need to do anything else. He's already in America, so.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know. I just don't know, Clark. Anyway, all right. Here's where we do our Zactoid of the day. Zactoid. I've got kind of a double one today because they're kind of related in a way. Okay? In the Victorian days, criminals came up with a way to rob people working as a team. The two robbers would get together and one would fall on the ground and grab the person they were going to rob by the legs, and the other would grab the whatever they had, their bag, and would run away, and then he'd get up and run this way. And that's where we got the phrase, it cost an arm and a leg from that robbery.
Interesting. I thought you were going to say that was a tag team.
It was that's where we got the word tag team. And they weren't wrestlers. I don't know what happened with that.
They only worked on Sunday.
Sunday! Okay, I'm trying to remember the second one. I had another one for you that was, I can't remember now. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, that's how we came up with cost an arm and a leg.
Thinking about Glenn Powell with his shirt off too much.
Yeah, I know. It just kind of got...
Yep.
Lizzie B was sweating over there. I don't know what's going on with her. All right, anyway, high today, near 80. Chance of rain about 10 o'clock. I think rain will move in. Heavy rain tonight. Real heavy rain tomorrow night, I think.
Yeah.
Are we getting close to wrapping up high school football playoffs? Are they really just getting started?
The playoffs just started last
weekend.
And so, yeah, I went to a 6-man playoff game.
You did?
My daughter was the cheerleader for it.
Was it 200 to 300?
No,
the score?
It was 76 to 27. They 45 them. That only went into it was almost the end of the third quarter. And once you're up by 45,
they call the game
after half. They call the game. So 76 to 27. That was the end of that. But then I was also tracking the Robinson game because that's where my kids go.
Right.
Some of them. And so Robinson game had almost as many points scored in that game as the 6-man game.
Wow.
It was 60 to 41 against Madisonville.
Who was the 6-man team that scored all the points?
Texas Wind, where my daughter. It's a homeschool athletic collective. So it's not a school, but it's a place where homeschoolers and
homeschoolers.
So they have like 23 on their 6-man team, and they're really good. So
maybe tomorrow, we should talk about the teams, the local teams that remain.
Yeah.
Maybe talk about them. So we'll work on that tonight. Tomorrow's going to be Thursday. You know what Thursday is? That Scotty tends to forget.
Yep.
What's the guy's name?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic quote of the day week.
Maybe he just ran out of quotes.
No, he had one, but a lot of times he gets on the phone and he gets talking and then he forgets to come back to it. So we'll remind him.
We got to yell squirrel, and he'll stop and go,
Zlatan.
Next hour, we'll talk to Scotty from the Pete Sousa Show and talk sports. Right now, I want to talk to you about my buddies over at Elite Steel and Supply. They're located on I-35, north side of Temple. It fronts up to I-35. State-of-the-art mill. Right there, it's all computerized. Now, I got to give you a little background. When I first started advertising for them, they had, I think, leased something off 35. And then it got so popular, Elite just blew up. They said, man, we need our own. So they bought and built a state-of-the-art mill right there where they...
Roll it, cut it, bend it, shape it, form it.
Yes, they do. Elite Steel, the fastest job turnaround. They promise that. Also, on-job site delivery. Anything to do with metal. And if you don't have a contractor to build that barn dominium, they have some they recommend. So call them up. Elite Steel and Supply. Commercial break time. Back after this.
You don't want to miss our best price deals during the Black Friday sales event at Allen Samuels. This month, you can save big on the truck you've been looking for, like the new Rams. Designed to be durable, functional, and stylish, Ram trucks give you that first-class feel. With premium options like luxurious leather trim seating, surround view cameras, and more. Shop our great selection in-store or online today. Allen Samuels in Waco.
Come by. Let's be friends.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Golf Partner.
Hi, I'm Mitch, the co-founder of Cake, a sexual health and wellness company designed for today and designed for you. Yes, you. The entire product line can be found at hellocake.com, and it's also available in every Walmart near you.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. That's INTERNXT.com today.
All right, back live at the backyard bar stage and grill. Here it is. Our friend Lizzie B over there. How's Eddie? You were out there checking on Eddie. How's he doing?
He's doing fantastic. He's clawing up the little post out there, getting his stretches in. He's great. He's amazing.
I'm telling you, we got to get the Eddie cam going.
I agree.
Somebody, back when we first started this show, before you guys, somebody said, let's put a camera out front, and the tourists that are walking, going to the silos, we could just walk outside. One of y'all could, you could go out and go, hey, who are y'all from? Da, da, da. But I think an Eddie cam might be more exciting.
Talking to the cats.
Eddie, where are you from?
Wait, hold on. You're saying talking to a cat is going to be more exciting than talking...
Felix the cat. A wonderful, wonderful cat. You'll laugh so hard. Anyway, you don't remember Felix the cat.
I remember.
I do, because my mom's cat, my first cat, family cat, was named Felix.
No.
Yeah, and then our second cat was my kitty. It's a weird change up.
You'll laugh so hard, your sides will ache, your heart will go pity-pat. Watching Felix, the wonderful cat. Not that I watched it ever.
Garfield's more my jam.
Okay, here we go. Today is Wednesday, November the 19th. What would be, I have 9 days until I cruise.
Oh.
And you know how much I love to travel.
Yeah.
We're going down to get on the Jubilee cruise ship. That I believe that's Carnival's biggest to date. They're going to have more coming out next year and the year after that, but the Jubilee, we're going to go on that. But anyway, I'm counting those days down. National Play Monopoly Day. When I was younger, we played a lot of Monopoly. Y'all ever play Monopoly a lot?
I don't know if I've ever finished a game of Monopoly.
Really?
Yeah, if it's Play Monopoly Day today, Friday is going to be Finish Monopoly Day. That's pretty much how that's going to go. Yeah.
I like that. There's two thoughts on Monopoly. If you land on, is it free parking?
Okay.
You should collect all the money in the middle. Some people play that way. Some don't. And then get out of jail. You get over there and go to jail. Keep that get out of jail card. National Play Monopoly Day. National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine.
Gotcha. So
all about it.
Yeah.
There's something weird about a diet beverage caffeine free. It's you almost go, what's the point?
What's the point? Especially because a lot of the taste goes away with it.
It's all chemicals. It remind, you know what else remind? If you drink a cup of decaffeinated coffee with imitation sweetener.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah. If it's not real, it's not good for you.
Wait, let me think about that one. National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day. What's your go-to besides Red Bull, Lizzie B?
Oh, I don't switch up much, I fear.
I'm
a soda or another
soda. I'm not a soda guy unless I'm mixing it as a mixed drink. I use Coke Zero. I like Coke Zero.
If I'm going for another caffeinated beverage, it's going to be like a White Monster. Those are so good.
A White Monster. Kind of racist, but we'll let it go.
It's like a Yeti.
Kevin.
It's like a Yeti. It's okay. Dr. Pepper.
You're a Dr. Pepper guy all the way.
Yeah, Cherry Coke, Cherry Pepsi, anything anything that's not straight up. A little flavor to it. Yeah.
Okay, today is International Journalist Remembrance Day. We tend not to remember all those journalists that died in the line of covering the story, whether it be in war, in a conflict nation, whatever it might be. So today's the day to remember International Journalist Remembrance Day. National Macchiato Day. A nice macchiato would be real good right now.
See, doesn't it... Is
this the day Scotty brings us stuff?
Yeah,
I guess not.
Doesn't the macchiato conflict with the carbonated caffeinated beverage, or do they?
I don't know.
Give one time, one another during the day.
I switch it up. I'm not having a carbonated beverage, but it's still caffeinated.
Yeah, I just remember he was so good in that movie. Wax on.
Macchiato.
We salute you, Ralph
Macchiato.
What was his name in the movie?
I caught me now.
Okay.
Karate Kid name.
Karate Kid. It's Karate Kid. But what was his name in it? Young.
It was something very basic.
Okay. Anyway. National Macchiato Day.
Right.
Today.
Daniel.
See, Danielson.
Yeah.
Danielson. Today is a day we really love. World Toilet Day.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Through my travels around the world and going to Ireland and going to Germany and all that, where they have castles. And if you ever look at a picture and there's the little, what would you call those? Outlets or whatever on the side of the castle. They're up there. There's 2 or 3, 4 of them. Those are toilets. Those were toilets for the royalty. And it would have a moat around it. And the crap would basically fall and go in the moat.
That'll keep people out, right?
So today's lesson, kids, don't swim in the moat.
Yeah, right. Have you ever been to China or anywhere in Asia?
No, I would love to.
They have the squatty potties.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's literally
hole in the floor.
Yeah, but that sounds terrible. It's nicer than it's a porcelain hole in the floor.
Yeah.
But it actually has to do with ergonomics, that it's actually better for your body.
We were in Turkey, somewhere over there, on a trip, and went into the restroom of a restaurant, and it was stainless steel, and it had footprints like made into it, and it was just a hole in the floor, and you either stood this way or you.
Yep.
What would you call it?
It's a squatty potty.
Oh, squatty.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Reminds me of Shark Tank and the mother and son who had squatty potty, and everybody laughed at them, and next thing you know, they're bazillionaires selling it.
Well, speaking of which, you also have to bring your own toilet paper to these places.
Yes.
Otherwise, you get charged for it.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I'll go ahead and say it. The first time we went to Iraq, they gave us something, hey, don't do this, don't do that.
Right.
One thing was, if you're ever sitting and there's an Iraqi or whatever, don't cross your legs. Seeing the bottom of your foot is disrespectful or something.
Okay.
You know? The other thing is, most of them don't use toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
And don't ever shake their left hand. That's the hand to stay away from. The left hand. Okay. Sure don't want to bite your nails after that. So today is World Toilet Day.
Yep.
Today is also National Education Support Professionals Day. That is a mouthful. We like to call it NESP Day. Recognized during American Education Week, this day honors support staff in schools. Those are the paraprofessionals, clerical, custodial, etc., who contribute to the student success. So other than teachers, all the support team around, this is your day. We recognize you. Thank you.
Because you can't study well if you don't have a clean toilet.
Got to have those clean toilets. Got to make sure that the AC and the heater's going.
Right. And then the teacher has to have somebody to grade the papers, and so somebody helps with that.
I remember at George C. Clark Elementary in Fort Worth, they would say something like, hey, you need to go down and go to the custodian deal down there and get this and that. And you go down there and there's that big boiler and you're like, scary. Little kid in Fort Worth, Texas. And that's what we celebrate today on the 19th day of November. Can you believe it? We're a week away from Thanksgiving.
No, that's hard to believe.
I love it.
Isn't it?
Flying by.
It is flying by. Wow. We'll talk more about Thanksgiving. So talk to Pat Curry in a bit. We'll find out what's going on around Waco. We'll talk to Lizzie B about what's going on around Waco. We've got today in country music history, birthdays, Scotty on sports, news and weather from Channel 10, and KC Beck is going to be here to entertain us. Are we going to do Pat now?
Sure.
Or commercial into Pat? Or
I'll give Pat a call right now.
Okay, let me get the headphones.
All right.
Pat just recently signed his paperwork for re-election.
All right.
Will you tell me? Give me the finger when we know he's there.
All right, Pat's on. Ready? Here we go.
Pat's on. Pat Curry, what's up, buddy, on a Wednesday hump day?
Man, I don't even know what day of the week it is right now in my life. So it seems like I'm glad you told me it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Tells me I've got a lot to do today.
You know, Kevin, Pat, and all the Republicans and around the nation are still partying after the government was reopened, right? It's been a throwdown. Absolutely. All right, so we got that out of the way. We're doing this, we're doing that. Hey, what's going on in Austin, man?
Well, now there's a lot of discussion. The federal judges in El Paso ruled against the redistricting. plan that we went into special session and passed.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of discussion going on about that, and lots of strategies and plans to deal with that. It's now been appealed to the Supreme Court of the United States, and they should rule on it quickly. If they rule, which I expect them to rule in our favor, because we're being accused of having drawn the lines based on race. That is not the case. It was drawn based upon voting history and the propensity of voters to vote in one way or another, which is
sure.
So it's I think the ruling was wrong, and I think it was politically motivated, and I think the Supreme Court will take care of that. But if they don't, there's a chance, I guess, we go back into special session and redo it.
You know who comes out the winner on all of this? The lawyers.
You're absolutely correct about that. But then the other disappointing one too is that they threw out the 10 Commandments out of schools. That happened yesterday as well.
Oh, okay.
So I would imagine that will be appealed immediately. That will go up to probably through the Fifth Circuit and out of New Orleans, and then go on up to the Supreme Court. So, but that's a big one because tell me any one of the 10 Commandments that you should not be teaching your children. Any one of them.
Yeah.
Right. Make an argument against those being just displayed. That they don't have to be taught. That none of that has to happen. They have to be prominently displayed in each classroom. Why is that wrong?
That's a good question.
We're a country founded on God. So I know I'm getting very serious when you like to laugh a lot, but.
What else you got? I mean, that's big stuff right there. Are y'all officially what you would call in session or?
No. So we're in term, but not in session.
Okay.
I'm actually heading to Austin this afternoon. I've got meetings tonight. At dinner, I've got a full day of panels tomorrow. I'm on a panel for the Texas Taxpayers Association regarding taxation and property taxes and so on. So
Pat, that's the most important thing that I see on Facebook, on TikTok, when I talk to people. Property taxes. What's going to happen?
Yeah, so it's really a catch-22 because everybody wants them eliminated, but we also want our services and our police and our fire and our
got to pay the bills
and roads. Yeah, and inflation has driven a lot of that. And in some cases, out of control spending. I mean, the truth be told, the way you affect property taxes the most is to get involved in your local elections and get involved and know who you're voting for and campaign against the people that are going to be frivolous spenders and campaign for the people that are going to pay attention to keep your costs lower
sure.
and still deliver service.
Sure.
So the state doesn't impose a single property tax.
Right.
All we try to do is offset them with state money. Well, we can only do so much of that. And if we get in a bad economy, we won't be able to do it at all.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's a really, really difficult equation, but yet everybody wants to talk about it, but they don't have the solutions because they still want the same services that we all want, and so you've got to balance that. And I think one of the issues that we've got to be careful of is that we don't put all the tax burden on businesses. That'll kill us from an economic standpoint, and that drives down your tax base. So
I have one answer. I have one answer to solve the entire problem.
Don't worry, Bo Curry.
Casino gambling. Just my thoughts. I'm not going to get into that. That's actually a joke. All right, Pat. Hey, thanks for calling in today, and we will talk to you again next week.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Casino gambling.
There you go.
We could lower property taxes if we had that right there. All right. Of course, everybody be broke because Annie Elizabeth would be down there throwing away everything she owns at the casino. All right. Taking a commercial break. We'll come back and we'll find out what's going on around Central Texas with Lizzie B. KC Beck's going to be here at 9 o'clock to play some music. Stick around. Hey, Zach Owen from Mission Golf Cars, located on Loop 340 just off of Bagby. Come by, see Steven and the crew. Let the experts help you find that perfect golf car. Leasing, buy, rental, parts, service, they've got it for you. Loop 340 just off Bagby. Check them out online at wacogolfcars.com.
Is your Mac running slow? Mac Booster 8 is your all-in-one solution to clean up 20 types of junk files. Get your Mac running like new again with Mac Booster 8. Visit macboost.net today.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle. The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade. It is all natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic.
Welcome to Kit Bag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, for true football passion, think Kit Bag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's KITBAG.com. Kit Bag.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, secure and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. us.muc-off.com.
Unlock a world of convenience with Mullybox, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com.
Okay, and I think Lizzie B really appreciates when I say that I really screwed something up and admit to my faults, which I always will admit to my faults. And one thing you'll always get from me is I don't ever lie. It's all true. As stupid as it may be, it's truthful. I screwed up on my Zactoid today. So it was actually, the thief would grab their legs, the other would rob them, and it would be called pulling your arm or pulling your leg. I'm just pulling your arm, or I'm just pulling your leg. Okay. The other one I did remember, and that's why I go, wait a minute, I got them backwards. The other one was in the Victorian days, they would have paintings, the family painting, and the artist would come in and a whole family would say they would draw it. And from here, from your shoulders up, was the cheapest. The farther down, it cost more money.
Yeah.
So if they painted your arms or went down and painted your legs, then that was called...
It's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
So I got them backwards on that one.
Right.
It cost you
meshing
an
them
arm
together.
and a leg. That was
Gotcha.
that. And the other one is pulling your arm or pulling your leg.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See, I thought just pulling your arm was like just
Or
a
pulling your
joke.
leg. I'm just pulling your leg.
Yeah, it's just a joke.
That's what
that
I'm-
was actual theft.
Robbing
Actually-
you.
Yikes. Ugh.
You know, that was really a funny joke, but I'm fixing to rob you. All right,
Robbing you of your dignity.
Lizzie B is standing by to tell us. Actually, she's sitting by, and she's going to tell us what's going on.
Yes, MCC is here to help make the holiday cooking easier and healthier with the Holiday Instapot Classic happening tomorrow, November 20th, and it's going to teach you how to make the best of your electric pressure cooker. In this festive workshop, you'll learn how to use the Instant Pot to prepare quick, nutritious meals that are perfect for holiday gatherings. You can learn how to use all of the manual settings, the preset functions, all to create warm, delicious dishes that your whole family will love. Also, local nonprofit Feed My Sheep is seeking help to feed our community this Thanksgiving. They are accepting frozen turkey donations through this Friday. The lengthy government shutdown has left many Central Texans without access to their SNAP benefits, so the number of people that Feed My Sheep is serving is going up, while the cost of their business is also going up. So you can sign up to bring cooked turkeys on Thanksgiving, or you can just drop by some canned vegetables with Feed My Sheep. Be sure to check it out on their website. I'm Elizabeth Riley with your Act Locally Waco News, and I will see you later.
Job. Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram has the Black Friday sales event going on right now. Whether it's an SUV, a Ram truck, a Fiat, whatever it might be, see Ted Teague and his staff right there on Highway 6, a hop, skip, and a big jump off of Highway 84. Check him out online, AlanSamuelsDCJ.com. Do we have the Eddie cam available?
Yeah. You want to see Eddie?
Oh,
this is here we go.
This isn't live, but this is from this morning.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is like the world premiere of Gone with the Wind.
This is not just Eddie here. This is one of the. This is Mac? No, or
this is Midnight Luna. Luna Midnight.
Oh, looky there.
There he
There's
is.
Little Eddie.
All
He's
right.
hanging out.
Little Midnight Luna.
They just sit out and watch the show.
Yep.
It's so precious.
Wow.
Well, it appears in this next one that Eddie is giving us the cold shoulder. So, if...
Ooh. The life of a cat. A bar cat.
Now,
a bar cat.
Now
Right?
he is definitely staring directly into your soul on this one.
Right
Just
at the camera, wants attention, wants...
There you go.
Look at how sweet he looks, though.
He wants to
He's
eat,
sucking the life out of you. Is what he's doing.
Exactly.
He's
So there
just
you
your
go.
number one fan. Can't
there's the
appreciate
Eddie
your
cam.
fans.
We have more cats here to watch the show than people.
Yep, that's true.
And we didn't even offer them breakfast. We had to bribe people to come watch the show with breakfast a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you for the Eddie cam. Good job, Kevin. Good job, Lizzie B. Eddie the Cat and Midnight Luna. Who came up with that?
I mean, every black cat is named something like that along the lines. It's not very creative, but...
I just name it Evil, but
Hey.
Okay. Anyway, we're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. We'll play some news, we'll play some weather, and then we'll come back. KC Beck, we'll get some great music, so stick around here on a Wednesday, Hump Day.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the Newston Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. The former executive director of the Clean Housing Authority is headed to prison for embezzling federal dollars. 53-year-old Deidre Johnson is sentenced to 37 months in prison for using federal funds for personal expenses such as rent, utilities, car maintenance, and airline tickets. She was arrested in January of last year and charged with theft of government property. Johnson pleaded guilty in February. She must pay also nearly $300,000 in restitution. Meanwhile, Killeen ISD elementary students will soon have a new way to keep their phones off during school hours. A recent state law says students cannot use their phones during the day. Killeen ISD updated its student code of conduct to let elementary kids bring their devices. However, they must keep them in a special locker when they arrive. They pick them up at the end of the day. The lockers are similar to the Yonder pouches the middle school and high schoolers use. Lockers start arriving today, with students expected to use them after the Thanksgiving break. From the Newston Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
A little bit of a soggy weather pattern is emerging across central Texas for the next couple of days. Through next Monday, with another storm system moving in early in the week, we could potentially pick up 3 to 4 inches of rain, and about a half of an inch to an inch and a half of that should be falling today, tonight, tomorrow, and tomorrow night. During the daytime hours today, it's only about a 30% chance for rain, favoring the afternoon hours, maybe a stray sprinkle this morning. Temperatures out the door in the 60s and low 70s will warm into the lower 80s this afternoon. Today's afternoon rain chance of 30% climbs to about 60% chance tonight. Highest rain chances will be mainly west of I-35 with a near 80% rain chance tomorrow. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. NALGENE.com.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. NordVPN.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
A house is a property, but we live in homes. Home sweet home. Homes where the heart is. We aim to deliver the best home buying and selling experience so you can spend less time real estating and more time living.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit OpenGOAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at auraorganic.com.
WhyPersonalLoans.com. Request a loan anytime. Our partners can offer loans up to $35,000 with varying rates and terms. Review your loan offer with no obligation and decide what works for you. Visit personalloans.com today.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on their screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
This is what $500,000 in a duffel bag looks like. Actually not real. That's because it's actually prop money. It looks realistic from a distance, but up close you can see it says for motion picture purposes. Visit propmoney.com today to get your money seen or money shot right with Prop Money Inc.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, Zach Owens Show. I want to talk to you right now about my friends at Mission Golf Cars, one of our great sponsors. Mission Golf Cars, a huge selection. I just drove by yesterday after leaving Cottonwood Creek Golf Course. Great selection. Go in the showroom, beautiful showroom. I was telling Doug and Ken that I was in there the other day. 12 speakers, 12 lights, huge computer screen, blinkers, speed. I mean, it's, you got to go see it to believe it. They carry about 5 or 6 different brands of golf cars. They carry Cushman as well for a utility vehicle. Stop by today, see Stephen and the crew right off of Bagby Avenue on Highway 6, Mission Golf Cars.
It seems like you should have gone before you went to Cottonwood, picked up a thing, and then,
see if I could borrow one of those really nice golf cars.
Right.
I will say this. Cottonwood does have very nice golf cars. So I'd hate to borrow one because theirs are nice, too.
All right.
I'm not sure where they lease them from, but anyway. All right, here's the time of the morning, a little bit after 9 o'clock. KC Beck is here. KC, what's up, buddy?
Nothing much. Just
Christmas lights.
here to
just
play
for
you guys some stuff.
Christmas lights just for you, buddy.
I appreciate it.
High budget show. Very high budget.
It's probably going to make this guitar look good, though.
It kind of sparkles in it. It's very nice. KC, tell us about where you're from originally and where you live now. What do you do?
So I was born in Denver, raised in Kansas City, grew up outside in Kearney, Missouri, which is where Jesse James is from. Graduated there, and then I got here via my uncle Sam. He said, "You're going to Fort Hood." Got injured within about the first 6 months. Tried to stay in for about 2 years. Then I contracted overseas for a few years.
Right.
And then came back to Austin and just hit the books in college. Went to Texas State for about 8 years. And then now I'm a safety manager with really big construction projects.
Wow.
And then I do the music as much as I can. I played a few shows recently, so
that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, how do you find time to do the music and come be on the show?
I don't sleep, literally. I stay up till about 10 every day, get up about 4 or 5, and then I record all the time, work with my producer at House of David in Nashville, and we just keep knocking out songs, and then hopefully one of these days they're going to stick.
I know Kevin is probably over going, does he know the song Kansas City, being I'm going to Kansas City.
12th Street and Vine.
I love that song. It's a great song.
My first thought, of course, right now was I hope he's not a Chiefs fan.
Well, I am, but I'm also a Cowboys fan. You know, they break my
both
heart
wrong in my book, but that's all right.
They're both losing this year, so I don't know. It's okay. Well, that's great. So how did you get interested in music along the way?
So my dad, it goes back. My grandpa did music. My dad did music. He played all through high school, was in like jazz band, jazz chorus. Dad was kind of a traveling musician in Kansas City, knew a lot of the big names like Leon Estelle and some other names.
Right.
And Dad just didn't quite make it. He got kind of regional popular. People knew who he was, but I was like, well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I mean, I've been on the charts a couple times, and occasionally I get to play some pretty cool shows, but I mean, this is my life's passion. This is what I do.
Yeah. I usually ask people, but I'll go ahead and ask you. I ask them later in the show if they're interested in sports, and most of them say, man, between work and music is my life. I'm not a big sports watcher. Do you watch a lot of sports, or is music your deal?
I mean, I do a little bit of sports. Like I used to pay a lot of attention to wrestling. I wrestled all through high school, and then while I was in the Army and contracting, I worked with a few guys. Like Sasha Ilievsky was a contractor in Iraq. He was a big-time fighter. I actually learned some stuff from him over in Iraq, and then there was some Blackwater guys. And I paid a lot of attention to MMA, and then Missouri. My buddy Tommy Saunders, he got to the NFL, but I watched all his college games and stuff. And, but lately, the Chiefs winning over and over and over again was pretty good until last year. Kind of got tired of it with Taylor and stuff. But
Hey, you know what's, Kevin, if Andrea's watching right now, I did not Google or search for this, but lingerie wrestling has been coming up for girls on my TikTok.
Oh.
And you got to stop and watch it. I mean, that's kind of like the law, isn't it?
Hey, I am not going to step into that one.
Okay, good.
Nope.
All right, honey, I did not search for lingerie wrestling.
It just happened to show up. I don't know.
It's that algorithm.
Oh.
Exactly.
I knew you were going to like it.
Now, of course, KC, I'm not suggesting you ever did lingerie wrestling, but, that's the life. Hey, let's kick it off. Let's quit talking. Let's get into some music.
Okay.
What are you going to do first?
First song's a song called Back Then. It was kind of like a joke, with the old saying, back then they didn't want me.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was in the DFAC at Fort Hood, and we were kind of making fun of Mike Jones, wrote this whole song out, and they were like, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, I just did. Turned into a good song, and then I put it on my album back in 2008.
Yeah?
So here it goes. Here's
all
Back
right.
Then. went to public school. When I was a kid, I did most of the stuff other kids did. Now I was raised on the south side of being poor, working the fancy cars in my back door. And Sammy Joe had ever gave me the chance, I'd take them around for some wild romance. They didn't like my name or my games, my money wasn't great enough. They didn't like my car or my clothes, they never seemed clean enough. And now the money rolls in and I'm rich than sin. All I ever do is grin. Cause back then they didn't want me, now I'm out the wrong on me. Back then they didn't want me, now I'm out the wrong on me. I was 17, thought I was cool. I was burning rubber behind the school. And about the time I popped the clutch, I left that school in a cloud of dust. Then Martin pulled me over and he called my pa. He locked me in the slam for disobeying the law. I couldn't have no fun in the sun. I couldn't wait to finish school. So I worked real hard to get far. My daddy didn't raise no fool. And now the money rolls in and I'm rich than sin. All I ever do is grin. Cause back then they didn't want me, now I'm out the wrong on me. Back then they didn't want me, now I'm out the wrong on me. Couldn't have no fun in this song. Couldn't wait to finish school. So I worked real hard to get far. My daddy didn't raise no fool. And now the money rolls in and I'm richer than sin. All I ever do is grin. Cause back then they didn't want me, now I'm out the wrong on me. Back then they didn't want me, now I'm out the wrong on me.
Nice. That'll get us going this morning.
Yeah,
I like that.
you know.
Woo. Hey, it's funny you mentioned DFAC, and for civilians, DFAC is the commissary mess hall, as they used to call it. But a quick story: the first time that my radio partner and I went to Iraq was in 2008, and we're preparing to go, and we didn't get a lot of help really telling us to expect this or that or that. We just knew we're going to Iraq. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sand. And we're going, you know what? We're going to lose weight because we're just going to eat a little bit. They're not going to have a lot to eat over there. And we're going to lose weight. And we get over there, Kevin, and they take us to the DFAC, which was guarded by, I think, Ethiopian troops.
Ugandan.
Oh, they were Ugandan. I'm sorry. Ugandan troops. And that's a whole nother story I'll tell you sometime. Yeah. But we go in, and you open the door, and it's like, whoa, the eating capital of America. There's a sandwich station, an ice cream station, a steak, I believe it was every Friday was steak and lobster, maybe, or
some
steak
bases
night?
it was Wednesdays, some bases it was Fridays. They call it surf and turf.
So it's like the best mall food court to the nth degree.
And if you tried the Air Force dining facilities, they're even better.
Well, I've heard a story of how the Air Force does it so well that they come in, they get the government money for their base, and they build the infrastructure, and then they run out of money and they say, well, we need the actual stuff we need. Whereas the Army comes in, builds everything they need, and they don't have any of the luxuries because they went about it wrong.
I tell you, we ate like kings that week, whether it was breakfast, lunch, dinner. We were at BIOP and Camp Liberty, and we would eat, and it was like, holy cow, we can't eat anymore. We're stuffed. And then I think we ended up going to the salad bar after that, but then we piled up the salad bar. But our soldiers ate well, Mom and Dad. Trust me, they eat well.
Yep.
We were at the first time we went to Afghanistan. I believe it was the first time. Anyway, second time we went to Afghanistan. We were supposed to go to Afghanistan, meet up with First Cav, and do our show down there. It was in winter. It was around Thanksgiving, I believe, and it was snow. It was colder than snowflakes, like the size of chickens. And we got stuck at the Air Force Base. We never made it to the Army. We were just... Now, they had some good food there, those Air Force boys. And another quick story, KC, before we move on. We were sleeping, or supposed to sleep, in these tents, and they had these, I guess they were diesel or propane heaters.
Yeah.
They smelled. They were... And
GP mediums, GP larges, yeah.
Yeah, and so one day, and I think we're the only ones in the tents, and one day we're eating, and this lieutenant or officer in the Air Force, they were all over, he comes up to us and, hey, what are y'all doing? He goes, hey. Oh, and of course we had had to share the latrine and all that, the showers. He goes, hey, there's a couple of open apartment things over here if y'all want them. Hell yeah, we want them. And it was like a 2-story thing they had built, and 1-bedroom apartments had their own bathrooms in the, it was like, we lucked out so much to get that. It was a blessing, I believe. And we had a great time over there, even though it was freezing cold. We were there during, I know what it was. It wasn't Thanksgiving. We were there during Super Bowl. And we went into this big place that was like a bar. It was a bar. And they showed, anyway, they had the Super Bowl. And I think the Super Bowl was on at 2 in the morning or 3 in the, it was an odd time. And you were allowed, was it 2 beers was your limit?
It's probably those near beers, those Becks. Yeah,
yes.
They allowed 2 of those.
2 of them. And Jim and I, we took a box of the radio station T-shirts, and we were trading those shirts for extra beers, I think. Anyway, great time. Well, all right, let's get back to some music now. KC Beck, enough talking by me. Go ahead.
Okay, so this next song's called 17. I actually wrote this at Al-Assad, Iraq.
Really?
Yeah, I wrote it right around the time I got into my first chew, which is those apartments you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was about 6 months in. I was working for the Marine Corps, and then I wrote this one. So this is called 17. Here it goes.
All right.
To the riverbank, how we cast a line and then all the beer we drank. You and me, we were 17, waiting to live our lives. We were so young and wild and playing the game with time. And then we walked on out to that old barn where we held that guitar running my arm, and I sang the song. You hummed with me until we fell fast asleep. Yeah, we were young and wild, but we were 17. Yeah, we were 17. Now I remember the day that we graduated school. You were off to college and out to break some rules. 3 weeks in my senior year, I dropped out of school. You went and graduated, and I felt like a fool. And we walked on out to that old barn where we held that guitar running my arm, sang the song. You hummed with me until we fell fast asleep. Yeah, we were young and wild, but we were 17. Whoa, whoa, oh, 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 oh. And like a memory, the year went passing by. I still remember all those sleepless nights. How I would sing to you and you'd stare in my eyes. That's another place in time when we were 17. We were 17. We were 17. We were 17.
Again, where were you when you wrote that?
I was actually in a chew at Al Asad, Iraq.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Working for the U.S. Marine Corps as a contractor.
Yeah. What year was that?
2007.
That was right before we went over there.
Yeah.
All right, KC, here's the part where we like to talk about things that happened on this date in country music history. Some of these are way before your time, but you may remember. Let's go all the way back to 1954.
Yeah,
they called him the Hillbilly Heartthrob.
Hey.
You know who that was?
Could have been, I do, because I
It
wrote
wasn't
that,
you. It was way before your time.
No.
Farron Young?
You're exactly
Boom!
right.
Dang.
Farron Young, the Hillbilly Heartthrob.
You set us up. You said you didn't know, but then...
I didn't know, but I did know.
Wham! Got it.
Well, because it's Farron Young, you know.
Hello, Walls.
Yep.
Anyway, Farron was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry on this date in 1954. Wow. I love Farron Young music. Traditional, shuffle, great music. Not only Hello Walls, but it's 4 a.m. Great waltz. Committed suicide. Took his life. 1968, Jeannie C. Riley, #1 on the country charts with...
Is it Convoy?
Harper Valley PTA.
Oh, that's written by Tom T. Hall.
Yes. I want to tell you all the story.
Yep.
1979, Kenny Rogers had the #1 album on the country charts. A couple of singles that came off of this album, Coward of the County and You Decorated My Life. That was a big album. 1979. 1994, Mary Chapin Carpenter, #1 on the country charts. Shut Up and Kiss Me.
I was thinking it was X's and O's.
Not you, KC. I don't want you to shut up and kiss me. 2013, Country Weekly Magazine. The readers of Country Magazine voted who as the most beautiful woman in country music? That was in 2013.
Ooh, I can't think of it. I know who she is.
Shania Twain voted the most beautiful woman in country music. Oh,
They ain't wrong. She's
yeah, you're exactly, and she's still beautiful. Maybe got a little bit crazy, but she's beautiful, right now. All right, let's get another song. Let's just roll with it.
Okay, so this next
Hey,
one.
before we get into this song, I always like to find this out. Think back. Title of the first song you ever wrote that you actually gave a title to.
Well, see, that there's a story behind that. If I got about a minute. So,
yeah, sure.
The first song I ever wrote was called Shots of Tequila. The problem was I wrote it but never wrote it down. And it was actually basically like a anti-drinking song about, I drank too much tequila, but I should have drinking beer. And it was like a, funny song, especially for being 12 years old.
Yeah.
And Dad
Yeah,
helped me
12
write,
years
and then
old.
we never wrote it down.
What is that's a pretty crazy title, Shots of Tequila. Do you have a song that has a really goofy title other than that one?
Oh, I got one coming out January 5th.
Okay.
It's called Go Back to Cali.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
It's a good one.
Can you do a little bit of that? Okay, don't do it.
I can't do a little bit of it, but
Okay.
it's got some Toby Keith-esque stuff to it. I was hoping to pitch it before he passed away.
Right.
But unfortunately, Toby passed away. But when you hear it, you'll go, oh, yeah, that should have been a Toby Keith song.
Toby Keith, just
Yeah.
tragic. What a talent. What a nice guy. Just hate to even think about that. So that'll be coming out when?
January 5th.
Okay, January 5th. Look for that one. All right, KC, let's do a song, buddy.
Okay, so this next song is probably the first one that got on the charts around here. It got me invited to Willie's birthday, but unfortunately, I was in Iraq and I couldn't demob. So it was like,
Hell, they could all come to Iraq, right?
That's a good point. But anyway, this is called That's Just Me. Wear makeup on CMT. Never catch me on MTV in designer jeans. Cause that ain't me. May never marry a beauty queen. Need a woman who's more like me, who likes living life and having dreams. I may never be the man that you wanted me to be, but I'll do the best I can, cause that's all that I can be. Hey, that's just me. And I was raised a Rolling Stone, that's all I'll ever be. Daddy did the best he could, cause he wanted the best for me. Yeah, that's just me. I've been known to get crazy sometimes. I've been known to write my rhymes and speak my piece. It won't bother me. Not the kind to shut my mouth. I'm the kind to play too loud, and that's the way it's gonna be. And I may never be the man that you wanted me to be, but I'll do the best I can, cause that's all that I can be. Hey, that's just me. I ain't got $1 million bucks. I ain't got a fancy truck. I ain't got the best of luck, but all I need for you is believe in me when I'm just me. So I may never be the man that you wanted me to be, but I'll do the best I can, cause that's all that I can be. And that's just me. And I was raised a Rolling Stone, that's all I'll ever be. Mama did the best she could, cause she wanted the best for me. Yeah, that's just me. Yeah, that's just me. Wear makeup on CMT. Never catch me on MTV in designer jeans, cause that ain't me.
Woo! That ain't me. Love it. KC Beck. Man, thank you so much for making the drive and coming in. Appreciate you. What, you got any gigs coming up? Maybe
I got one with Live and Amplified on, I believe it's the 30th or the 31st out in Bastrop. They're going to have a birthday party, 10-year birthday party for Live and Amplified podcast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man. And, of course, all the standard social media, how to get a hold of you and keep up with you and find your music.
Yep.
I love it. When did you first release? What age were you? How long ago?
My first songs were called the Cove Studio Sessions, and I was doing it on blank CDs. I think I actually sent one to you and Jim, actually in 2005. And it was just basically these little blank CDs and a picture of me in a cowboy hat that fit way too big. And my stories were something like, hey, I'm a soldier at Fort Hood. I wrote these songs, and I did them at Cove Studios. And then I sent them off, and they got, one of them almost got, or it got plugged, and it almost got can't think of the term for it, but it almost got picked up by one of the artists at Curb Records or
nice.
BNA.
Yeah.
And then at the time, it was like it went for like a year and then didn't.
Yeah.
Kind of sucked, but
yeah.
And then I was talking to Jason Aldean's label at the time, Broken Bow, and at first they were like all in, and they were like, "Oh, you're in the military," and they kind of backed down from that, and they're like, "We can't talk to you now because you're in the Army." And then I get out of the Army, and then they didn't want to talk to me, so I was like, so it is what it is. But
wow,
yeah.
Man. All right. KC Beck, more music on the way. We'll take a commercial break. We're live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Back after this.
Send money abroad in just a few steps with Remitly. Sign up with your email, enter an amount, choose how your loved ones receive the money, enter your recipient's information, select a payment method, hit send, and relax. Download the Remitly app today.
It's the Restore Clarity Focus Patch, my little secret weapon for staying sharp, focused, and on task. Each box comes with simple instructions inside, so you always know exactly how to apply it. Each patch lasts for 3 days. I love that I can wear it all day.
Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. Samsonite.
Tasmanian spring water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself, packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid, fermented sea kelp to reduce redness, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
I am obsessed with helping business owners increase their traffic and turn it into profit through the power of Pinterest marketing. It's this amazing platform where people are looking for ideas, inspiration. They have a problem and they're actively looking for a solution.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated. Each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Whether it's sports, theater, or concert, for the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. Ticket Liquidator. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Time for birthdays. KC, when's your birthday?
It is October 20th. I share it with Tom Petty and the Leonard Skinner plane crash.
Hey. Nice. Did you do anything big this last birthday?
Not really. I actually spent it with my kids.
Yeah. You probably got them all calmed down before the big Halloween rush and the sugar rush. Wow. All right, here's some people that are famous celebrities that were born on this date in history. We're going to start way back, and I didn't realize, Kevin, that Garfield the cat had a first name.
Yeah,
James Garfield.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, wait. No, that's not the lasagna-eating cat. That's the lasagna-eating president.
Is that 1831? That long ago? 1831, James Garfield, former U.S. president.
And I would say the best beard of any president.
The best beard.
Of any president.
That's true.
The best presidential beard.
1921, Roy Campanella, famous baseball legend. Campanella. 1933, Larry King. I'm going to take me some ginkgo biloba. Larry King was born in 1933.
The light bright behind him also.
Yeah.
Always.
1938, Ted Turner, media mogul. And now, correct me if I'm wrong, he was the first person to start. Back in the old days, you had ABC, NBC, CBS.
Right.
And he was the first to introduce what was
CNN.
called the Super Network, which meant he was available all over the United States by way of cable or whatever it was.
Yep.
Is that true? He was the
first
founding
cable
father of that.
Yep.
Ted Turner. And was he not owner of the Braves at one time?
That's correct as well.
Is he still married to Jane Fonda, or did they divorce?
No, they are not together anymore.
All right, Ted Turner. Is he alive? I'm sorry, I may be wrong.
Ted Turner. Let's see.
1938 was when he's born, so he's... if he's alive, he'd be in his 90s.
He has not died.
He's alive.
According to what I just, found real quick, he is currently recovering from pneumonia.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, get well, Ted. 1943, Calvin Klein. I remember Calvin. Hey. He was the kid on Back to the Future.
Yeah, Yep. Calvin Klein.
How'd you know my name was that? It's written in your underwear.
He's such a dreamboat. Little did she know it was actually her son.
That's right. Yikes. 1942, Calvin Klein was born. 1961, Meg Ryan, actress.
Mm-hmm.
1962, Jodie Foster. And I got to tell you, still to this day, one of the best, well-done, mystery, scary, whatever you want to call it, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Truly a classic.
Mm-hmm. And like I'm surprised, I'm disappointed that your Halloween costume wasn't Anthony Hopkins from that movie. I feel like you could pull that off really well.
Yeah. So anyway, Jodie Foster, born in 62. That makes her...
You're probably better at this math because your birthday's closer.
64?
Yeah,
somewhere
like that.
around
Yeah.
there. Okay, here we go. 1983. Adam Driver. He's an actor. He was in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
He was
He was Kylo Ren.
I have no idea who Kylo Ren is.
He's in the new trilogy.
Oh, I know him. Yeah.
He's
What, he a bad guy?
Yeah, he's the new Darth Vader kind of character in the new one.
I've seen him, but I didn't know his name was Kylo.
He's been in quite a few other things, but it's probably his most known thing.
And he's also a devil dog, so,
There you
played
go.
the role perfect.
All right, we're going to go with some local birthdays. Happy birthday today goes out to Wes Arnold, John Smith having a birthday today, Lindsay Eskew, Justin Upmore, happy birthday, Samantha Stewart, Tyra Coleman having a birthday, Mark Norman, Carmen Carnes, Heather Flores, Joanne Purser, Robin Barbin, and Brittany Turnage. Happy birthday. Have a great day. Make it a special day. We're going to get back to music now. KC Beck is here. Let's do another song, buddy.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you this next one goes out to Jim. I wrote the song for a guy who had cancer. I was in Iraq with his brother, and he asked me, can you write a song for my brother? I did. And then during 2020, it ended up the 194th most popular song or something in Texas. So here it goes. This is called The Machinist. I don't cure cancer. I build machines. Not a politician. I ain't got no pedigree. I don't make promises that I can't keep. If I had to do it over, I wouldn't change a thing. So I don't cure cancer. That's not me. And I ain't got a cure for what's been killing me. I don't make promises that I can't keep. If I had to do it over, I wouldn't change a thing. So I don't cure cancer, but I build machines. Grandpa passed these steady hands on down to me, along with this guitar and my jeans. And I don't blame that man for this cancer in my genes, 'cause without him, just where would I be? But I don't cure cancer, that's not me. And I ain't got a cure for what's been killing me. I don't make promises that I can't keep. If I had to do it over, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause I don't cure cancer, but I build machines. Someday when I leave this world, I'll build a time machine. I'll come back with a cure for you, and I'll bring a cure for me. I wouldn't say these words if I knew they weren't the truth, so you know that I'll be coming back to you. And I don't cure cancer, that's not me. And I ain't got a cure for what's been killing me. I don't make promises that I can't keep. If I had to do it over, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause I don't cure cancer, but I build machines. I build machines.
Yeah, that's strong. Whew. How long of a process? I mean, that's not your everyday typical song lyrics. How long did it take you to put that together and kind of keep it together?
It took about a day and a half, and it was for Will McGordy. He's still alive. He actually did chemo, and he's a machinist down in Houston, so that's where I Build Machines comes from. And Bill and I, we were safety professionals back in Iraq.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's why he hit me up, and he's like, hey, I'd like to do a song for my brother. Could he help me? And I was like, well, give me some info. And he's like, well, he's a machinist, and he's got cancer, and there wasn't a lot there. And coincidentally, his grandpa also had this gene that gets passed on, and most of the men in the family get cancer. I'm like, well, my grandpa died of cancer too, and so far I've only got pre-cancer, thank God, which it's bad, but it ain't that bad yet, you know? So it was like, okay, well, you know, and I put it all together, and then I kind of did some strumming along, and then I sent it to my producer in Nashville, and he's like, I got it. And he put it together, and it's kind of this hard rock bluesy thing, and it was dubbed the Alice in Chains country song for a while there, and it's like, well, I guess, you know. Yeah. But you know, me and Brandon Henniger put it together, and it's a great song.
Oh, it is. It is. Good job. Great song. All right, let's shift gears. Let's go over to Zach, and this is a shocker to have Zach on the show today. Where have you been? Have you been locked up and you finally got out?
Yeah, no, nobody wasn't paying attention to the door, and so I took that moment to go ahead and sprint out as quickly as I could.
Yes.
Before they noticed I was gone. Yeah.
That's funny. Is it truth that Kevin told me it was you were trying to get in the Alico building and the security guard just wouldn't let you in?
Yeah.
No. That's me. That's me when I go over there.
Well, Zach, man, good talking to you. It's been a long, long time. What have you been up to?
Sir. Oh, not much. Just, sports stuff. I have a little guy that I got to take care of most mornings. And so, unfortunately, that's where I'm at when y'all are having all the fun that y'all have going on. I hate that I missed the Halloween contest and stuff just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, man, you missed a good one, too. We had candy and everything else.
Well, you sold me on candy. So.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not Candy, the stripper. It's actual candy. Okay?
Okay. My bad.
Thought I'd tell you that right there. Hey, what's going on with the Pete Sousa show? What's in sports today?
So a lot going on. Of course, another week of college football that we have in store. And I know Pete's got a game that he's headed to cover. So I know also that I think he has a Big 12 show to get to today. I'm sure a lot of Big 12 talk. Texas Tech, number 5 in the playoff now. Of the rankings that were released last night. Texas A&M still third. Texas dropped all the way to 17th. I don't think the Longhorns might have much of a chance there, but still. So talking college football, of course, basketball still in full swing. The Mavs, they did, the big news last week, firing Nico Harrison, but they're still trying to figure out what to do with everything else there. 4-11, they've got a lot of problems to fill before they get there. And just baseball, we're getting close to the winter meetings, so I guess maybe potentially some small little moves there, rumors coming up, but just a grab back, a little bit of everything. And then, of course, the NFL, the Cowboys, I know we're 2 days off, but hey, they look good Monday night against the Raiders. Granted, it was the Raiders, so you still have to keep that in mind. But I hear all the arguments about maybe Dallas still has a potential playoff push in them. I don't know. It might be a little too late there, but of course, some NFL talk too.
They play Philadelphia on Thanksgiving?
No, they play Philly.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Yeah,
on Sunday they play Philly. Who do they play on Thanksgiving? Because they always play on Thanksgiving.
They play the Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh, the Chiefs, really?
Yep.
In Dallas?
Yep.
Wow. That'll be a big one. Jerry will sell a lot of those $30 hot dogs that day. Wow.
And he'll be happy about that, and whoever else he can get to hang out in the booth with them, so that they'll make sure to show him on TV.
That's right. That's right. All right, Zach, good talking to you, buddy. Don't be a stranger. Come back and see us.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for having me. All have a good one.
Bye-bye. Scotty Swingler was just too busy for us today.
Yeah.
Was that what he said? I'm just too busy.
Pete's show started early, so, yeah. But you got to finish our show before you go over there.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
He threw us under the bus, is what he did.
Yeah.
Make a note. No more kolaches for Scotty when he comes in.
Yep.
He comes in and he eats off every morning. It's like, what'd y'all bring us to eat? Every morning we feed him. Him and Eddie the cat.
Yep.
That's it. All right, that's a look at sports for you right there. KC Beck is here on stage with us. And KC, first time maybe to Waco, or have you been to Waco?
Oh, no. I've been to Waco many a time.
Yeah?
Yeah. I actually built the MLK over here on that construction project about 2018.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. I was a safety manager for it.
Oh, did anybody get hurt?
Not on my side. Not on my side.
I love it. Wow, that's great. Man, Waco is just since 18. But I say, the change of downtown Waco started about 30 years ago, but really in the last, what would you say, Kevin, 15 years?
Probably, yeah.
Has it just exploded down here? And there's so many. This is from a musician. We have so many restaurants, bars, coffee shops, breweries that are using live music now. Dozens and dozens of them, and that's great. I'm so happy to see that and bring in such great talent from all over. I mean, look at you. Came all the way from Kansas City.
Well, came from Pflugerville, but,
Oh, that's close. Okay, so I got to tell you, yesterday's singer, he drove down from Spearman, Texas, which is north of Amarillo. That's a long way.
Yeah.
I think he was in Fort Worth.
He came down and spent the night.
Right, yeah.
Came down, and then he had a gig or something.
Yeah.
A couple of gigs around here.
Yep.
Over in, was it Clifton, Meridian?
Yep.
Somewhere. Bluffdale.
Yep.
But, man, that's a long drive. North of Amarillo. That's a country song right there. North of Amarillo. George Strait did one about Amarillo, a pretty big hit. And actually, that wasn't even George Strait's song. He didn't write it. He didn't record it first. And I can't remember.
Byron Hill?
Byron Hill. Was he the singer or the writer?
He's the writer.
Okay, I'm trying to think of the country singer.
Oh, was it on Gary Stewart's album?
No, not Gary. Okay, Kevin's going to Google that. Amarillo by Morning. Who had... Actually, the story goes, now again, this is what I've heard in my life, is that George Strait and his guys stopped at a little cafe, and the song that was recorded by
Terry Stafford.
Terry Stafford,
okay.
Yes, was playing on the jukebox. And George said, that's a great song. And now that's what I've heard.
That makes sense.
Terry Stafford, yes. All right. All right, KC is here. Let's do another song, KC.
Okay. So this one's called My Car, My Guitar.
I love it.
He said, I ain't got a whole lot left to lose. There's probably safer things I could do. More you lean, more you lose. You just keep wearing holes in your shoes. But I drive all night just to play the song for you. With my car and my guitar, I can do what I wanna do. I drive all night just sing to you. And I think you know it's true. Through the rain and the storms and the lightning, hurricanes through the night, I'll keep driving. And it hurts, but you know I'll fight it just to get to you. But my car and my guitar, I'll make it to you. A million miles ain't that far when you feel like I do. Play the song and know that you love me, and I know by the way that you touch me. But tonight I gotta keep on driving just to get to you. With my car and my guitar, I'll make it to you. With my car and my guitar, I can do what I wanna do. I drive all night, just sing to you. And I think you know it's true. Through the rain and the storms and the lightning, hurricanes through the night, I'll keep driving. And it hurts, but you know I'll fight it just to get to you. With my car and my guitar, I'll make it to you. He said, I ain't got a whole lot left to lose. There's probably safer things I could do.
Nice. Good song. That's a nice guitar. We were talking about that when you first started. Any history, any story behind the guitar?
Well, I'll be honest, it was crafted overseas, but I paid a good amount and had it custom built. And they made it to my specs, the width of the bridge, or the fretboard, and a bunch of other stuff, and had it all put together. It's got my logo on it and everything, and
that's beautiful.
It's my guitar.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, coming up tomorrow on the show, here's the deal. My buddy Randy Crook, the Crookster, is going to be here to talk about the Goodfellas and their big Christmas event coming up real soon. The Goodfellas feed and give out presents, toys to hundreds and hundreds. I think, was it 400 people, Kevin, we talked about before? Over 400, some odd crazy number. And they've been doing it for years and years and years. Anyway, we'll talk with Randy tomorrow about the Goodfellas and about the big Christmas event coming up. Now, I did learn how to pronounce this guy's last name.
Oh, good.
Tomorrow's music, his first name is Aiden. And his last name, I'm going to spell it and then I'm going to pronounce it. Berlioz. And it's pronounced Berlioz. The last name is almost like oats. Berlioz. But it has a Z. Berlioz. Berlioz. So anyway, Aiden Berlioz is going to be on tomorrow on the show playing our music for you. KC, thank you, buddy. Very talented, wonderful. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you, man, coming in, being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's close it out with our last song and take us out.
So I figure I started out on rocker, and I'm going to leave out on rockin' song. So here it goes.
All right.
It's called Hicks from the Sticks. There's a lot of guys working just to pay for Friday night. Where I come from, there's a lot of guys thinking that they're gonna get some tonight. Where I come from, the porch lights off, you can bet there'll be a fight. But it's always a good time if you don't wind up behind bars. Now we might live our lives a little slower and sing our songs a little lower and make our money on that mower. There's a new girl in town, we're gonna know her, 'cause we're just hicks from the sticks. We ain't never gonna get rich. Keep pumping that fist, trying to impress chicks. If the cops come around, you know you better plead the fifth. And you know that's all you'll find down here. Hicks from the sticks. Where I come from, there's a lot of dads sitting on the porch on Friday night. Where I come from, there's a poor old boy that better get her home tonight. Where I come from, if the porch lights off, you can bet there'll be a fight. But it's always a good time if you don't wind up behind bars. Now we might live our lives a little slower, sing our songs a little lower, make our money on that mower. There's a new girl in town, we're gonna know her, 'cause we're just hicks from the sticks. We ain't never gonna get rich. Keep pumping that fist, trying to impress chicks. If the cops come around, you know you better plead the fifth. And you know that's all you'll find down here. Said, and you know that's all you'll find down here. Man, you know that's all you'll find down here. Hicks from the sticks.